Welcome back to CoTech Pilot channel.
Hey everyone, good morning. Today I am incredibly excited to introduce to Google AppSheet. What is Google AppSheet? A revolutionary no-code development platform integrated directly into the Google ecosystem. So what we do in traditional system environment, when you need a custom tool or a mobile app to solve a specific problem, what usually we are doing, we have to submit a ticket to IT and wait for a month. But AppSheet changes everything. It is designed to turn your existing data like spreadsheets or a database directly into secure, fully function web. So with absolutely zero coding required. Over the next few minutes, we will explore how this platform will work, why it is shifting the business landscape, how you can leverage it to super changes your team daily productivity. So let's go to the next step, guys. So, before we divide into the technical details of the platform, let's take a step back and look at the broader landscape. We are currently living through what industry experts call the no code revolution. Historically, software development was a highly specialized skill confined only to software engineers. Today, we are seeing massive democratizations of technology. Visual development tools are putting the power of software creation directly into the hands of the people who actually do the operational work. Okay, these individuals are known as we called as citizen developers. They are the HR managers, warehouse supervisors, and field inspectors who don't know how to write the code and to build their respective app, but they can understand their business logic flow easily than anyone else. So let's discuss how AppSheets will help on this and how AppSheets serves as the ultimate engine these transformations. So, to understand why AppSheet is so powerful, we need to look at its three foundational pillars. The first is entirely data driven. AppSheet does not require you to build a database from scratch. It reads your existing spreadsheets, tables, or relational database and automatically generates a logical app structure. And the second one is it is natively a multi-platform. When you when you create a app, you don't need to means you're not worried about building one version for iPhone and another version for Android and the desktop web browser. AppSheet design system automatically scales and optimize your user interface from any screen factor instantly. And the third one is it's a feature smart automation. In the sense, it's not just a passive viewer for your data, it's an active assistant. You can easily configure automated workflow like triggering automated emails, generating a dynamic PDFs, sending push notifications, or scheduling a daily data audits. And these are the three pillars of the app sheets. So one of the biggest concern companies have when adopting new software is data migration. So moving data is slow and expensive and risk secure breaches. AppSheet solve this elegantly by behaving as a secure visual layer. Over your pre-existing system, you do not have to migrate and your AppSheet links directly to where your data is already live. If you are a Google Workspace team, it integrates natively with Google Sheets, Forms, or Google Drive. If your company release and Microsoft in a sense, it syncs seamlessly with entire Excel and OneDrive and for enterprise setups. It connects directly to SQL database, Google BigQuery, or a Salesforce APIs. When a user updates the app, the data is instantly returned back to your master database in real time. Now let's talk about real world utility. Where does AppSheet truly shines? It shines on the front line in the hands of your field workers. Traditional web app break down the moment a worker enters a basement or remote area or a warehouse with poor Wi-Fi. AppSheet solves everything. However, it's built with an offline first philosophy. Your team can capture signatures logs, coordinates via GPS, snap photos, and scan out codes completely offline. The app sheet stores all this information locally on the mobile devices. The second one is they reconnect to a cellular network or a Wi-Fi. App sheet syncs all the updates to your cloud database in the background. It ensures your business never stops and running due to a bad signal. So, to fully appreciate the business case for AppSheet, let's look at a head-to-head comparison against a traditional custom software development. One of the left, we have the AppSheet with no code model. The timeline here is measured as hours or days. Because you build visually, you can find an app, gathered information, and update instantly. It requires no specialized coding skills and secured policies are automatically built in. And one of the right hand, we have a traditional development. Here timelines are measured in weeks or months. You need dedicated engineer, complex deployment pipeline, constant secure reviews, and expensive long-term infrastructures maintenance. So by shifting basic operational tool to app sheets, you force your highly skilled IT engineers to focus on core systems and security, both time and budget. So this is the main comparisons we have for the app sheets. So you might ask yourself, is this no code trend just a temporary buzzword, or it is a permanent shift in how enterprise software is built? According to studies by Gartner, by 2025 over to 70% of new enterprise applications will be constructed using low code or no code platform. This is up to from less than 25% in 2022. Why is this happening? Because the demand for custom software is going much faster than the supply of professional developers. Organizations realize that they can no longer afford to wait for IT or minor operational tools. Giving department heads the power to safely build their own tools is the only way to keep pace with digital transformation. So, to accelerate this creation process even further, Google has integrated its world-class generative AI Gemini directly into the AppSheet creator interfaces. Imagine sitting down at your computer and simply typing, I need an app to track our warehouse inventory levels, log incoming shipment, and flag low stock. Gemini understands the prompt instantly, design the database schema, recommends the best data tables, and drafts a fully functional user interface for you in seconds. You don't even have to drag and drop elements anymore. You can build, refine, and deploy your business tool through natural conversational dialogues. Now, what does this looks like in practice? Let's explore three common highly impactful use cases. First, logistics and inventory audits. Teams use app sheets to replace paper clipboards. Workers scan barcodes, log stocks counts, and view real inventory adjustment directly on their tables or phones. Second, HR and employee onboarding. You can build structured portals that guide new hires through document submission, check off training modules, and route manager approve automatically. Third, field investigations and safety. Inspections. Safety officers can complete digital checklist, snap photos of violations on site, and automatically email formatted PDF reports to administrations without ever touching a piece of paper. So, a common misconception about no code is that it leads to shadow IT, where business units build unsecured, unmonitored app that IT knows nothing about. This chart shows how AppSheet prevents that. As you can see, 55% of app creators are citizens developers, as I told in the first slide. The business users building day-to-day tools. However, 25% are IT admins who use AppSheet's centralized governance dashboards to control security policies and authenticate users and manage data access. The final 20% are professional developers who build complex integrations, APIs, and custom code modules that the citizen developers can safely use inside their apps. It is highly cooperate, secured, and balanced ecosystem. So guys, next understood simple 4-step creation path to identify simple is to build an app from scratch. It boils down to 4 straightforward steps. The first step is to prepare your data. Make sure your Google Sheet or Excel table is clear, labeled headers like item name, quantity, and status. And the second step is to connect your data. Log into AppSheet and point it to your spreadsheet instantly analyze the columns and creates a default app. And the third step is to create a customize your app. You can easily choose layout templates and add custom branding colors and build visual action buttons or automated rules. And the final step is to deploy. With a single click, you securely share your app with your team via secured email login. Your application is live and instantly accessible and ready for a work. Thank you so much. If you want to learn more and get access to complete free project, please subscribe to our next project will be e-commerce built entirely on AppSheet and it will be available free. Thank you.